Welcome back to another exciting episode of Cyber Defense TV. I'm your host, Gary Milewski, and the publisher of Cyber Defense Magazine. In my hot seat today is the co-founder and director, Dhaval Shah, who has founded a company that's very amazing, GeoACL, and they've also kind of spun off a new technology they call it Rainbow Password. We're going to learn about him, his company, and what they are up to, and a really cool website you need to check out if you want to have a whole new dimension to your password security, files you're editing. It's very, very innovative. Welcome.
Thank you, Gary.
So tell us, what have you invented that you want to share with our viewers?
Sure. So our technology is for giving you a very, very strong authentication and multi-factor authentication options. With that, the technology is about resolving today's issues and problems that our users are facing. We always burden our users saying that, hey, you need better security, then do this, do that, have a strong password. But how? We are asking them to have passwords with 14 to 20 characters in length. We ask them to follow complex rules like case sensitivity, numbers, special characters, and so on.
So let's pause for a sec. Everybody's saying to their users, change your password. You used it 20 times. Pick another password. Make it a little more complex. Use a $, use a pound, use a hashtag, do this, do that. And people forget. Are you going to give me a chance to have a simple password that I can easily remember? Maybe just plain English words that I will always remember, but you're making it much stronger in an innovative way.
Yes, I would give that ability to use much simpler English words as a password. On top of that, I would allow you to express yourself in more creative way by having a formatting dimension to your password.
Let me take an example. Let's say I love the color green. The word love reminds me of red. The color green, or the word green, reminds me of green. And maybe I want to use the color yellow for the letter I. I love the color green. So maybe I would do I in yellow, love in red, the maybe in black, color maybe a rainbow of colors I could think of, or just maybe another color, say purple, and then the word green I do in green. I know that's too simple, but I could do that, and that would be a very, very strong password, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you could definitely do that. That would give you immensely strong password.
Why is it immensely strong?
The reason behind that is that today you got only alphabets and numbers and few special characters to build a strong password. But now each of those characters that you are using, you can actually apply the font colors of say different characters that you just mentioned in the sentence I love you. Different characters would have more than 265 font color possible. You can have more than 265 colors as a background or shading.
Can I change the font too, or is
yes, you can actually.
So you might love Arial and I might love Courier.
Sure, you can have different fonts. You can even go simple, say just change font style. You can have say I as a regular, love as a bold, and you as an italic.
So I could italicize one word, bold another. The combinations, the math on combinations is phenomenal. What you're telling me is we could create a brute force, impossible to break password that's so easy to remember.
Yes, you could get protection against cyber attacks, as you mentioned, brute force. You can get protection against keylogger type attacks.
Wait a minute. Keylogger protection?
Yeah, keylogger protection.
Tell me why.
The reason behind that, with keyloggers, they grab what you type in your devices, but with the Rainbow Password, the UI element is involved. So the actions that user has to do, even the same person can color their password 5, 10, 50, 100, 500 different ways. Say you have got your I love you phrase with say drag color. You may begin with italicizing you first, or you may start coloring love. So there's various ways how you do the same thing again and again.
So the latest remote access Trojan, it gets into my email, I got phished, I click a link, I open it, it's eavesdropping on my keyboard. But because of your Rainbow Password technology, my password is more than my keystrokes.
Yes, much more.
This is genius. This is different. Nobody's ever done this before. Have you patented it? Is it like proprietary technology? How are you, like, it sounds so innovative to me.
Yes, it's definitely innovative, and yes, we did got the patents approved on that. So far, we have about 3 US patents on the features and technology of rainbow password and rainbow multi-factor.
So I think companies, even banks, anybody who wants to increase the security on users' multi-factor authentication, logging into my bank account or just logging into any website, or even like writing a letter to a friend in email, if I could add rainbow password technology to it, it would be layers and light years ahead of everybody else.
Yes, would be, because the security is so strong behind this that you got protection from all these cyber attacks and breaches. Even in case of unfortunate breach, the hash is so big nobody can reverse engineer it.
So this is like hundreds of times better in math. If I were wanting to test out rainbow password, is there a website that I can sign up for personally, maybe to communicate private messages with family and friends, or to store some things that I want to keep secret with my own new rainbow password?
Yes, definitely, you have it. So we have a product that we just launched. It's called Rainbow Secure Note. You can go to your website www.rsecurenote.com.
The letter R for rainbow.
Yes, letter R for
rsecurenote.com. And is there a free service? Is it a paid? Is it monthly? Is it annual?
Yes, currently we offer free trials. You can use the promo code TRY6, TRY number 6.
Try 6?
Try 6.
And that's my free for how long?
Free for 6 months.
6 months free?
6 months free.
Oh
You
my
can
gosh.
store your casual notes, you can store sensitive information, you can store your secrets, bank passwords, anything you can store in it. You can organize. We have a nice folder structure. You can organize the notes, URL. Again, you get phishing protection.
Is
for
it
that.
hackable?
No, not hackable.
So everybody tells me, if someone tells you it's not hackable, that's not true. Now I'm not saying I don't believe you, but hackers, if they stole the data that you're storing, what's missing for them? Why won't the hacker be able to understand my notes on it's rsecurenote.com?
rsecurenote.com.
rsecurenote. How come the hackers won't be able to understand it?
The data at rest is encrypted using highest level of security, and that too with the elements from the user's own password that is using on that big hash, and the overall encryption will guard you, your data will guard your accounts.
And you're not storing my secret colors and my secret italics and the things I like. I
No.
keep that
You
to open it up.
Yes, you can.
This sounds amazing. So, as you all know, I'm a strong proponent of strong encryption, but the hardest thing is when we have passwords, we forget them, we change them and forget them. We use complex passwords that are just too difficult. Rainbow Password, rainbowpassword.com and rsecurenote.com, from his company GOACL, these guys have figured out a way to give you a new layer of security that sounds light years ahead of the traditional password, where you're never going to forget your favorite colors, but the hackers don't know, do they? Check them out, learn more at these websites. This is a really good hot seat interview. I think you're going to see some amazing new password technology, better than anything out there in the market today. And come back again for another exciting episode of Cyber Defense TV. Thank you.